let's make a quick unboxing of the device. Inside the box we get some quick start guides. The unit comes presented with the top like that and then with the cables up top above it. When lifting out the main unit and also the cables that are included. The cables that are included are this, which is a charger to use for 12 volt. And that plugs in on the back right there. The second cable is a regular 230 volt and it plugs in to the regular input on the back there. Let's have a look at the different sides of the device. Up front here you have the output for 12 volt where you can plug in any device that runs off of 12 volt. And then you have an on-off switch for the 12 volt. You then have a USB-A, a USB-C, another USB-A. There is a power button to power on the whole device. And then there is the main 230 volt connector. And that one also has an on-off switch to it. On the sides, there's not much going on. As well as on the top, not much going on, pretty neutral. And on the back side, we have the connector for 12 volt in, 230 volt in, and specification down there, together with the fan that turns on mainly when you're charging the device. I'm now charging up the EcoFlow, and one thing I'm realizing quickly is how much noise it makes. I'm sure it's gonna be totally fine. It's just one of those units that have a fan that produce quite a bit of noise during charging, as you can hear here. I have already plugged in this device to charge it up, but when switching it on, you can see the display turns on and it shows 100% battery and then 99 hours at the current power output. But as there is no things plugged into it right now, that doesn't make much sense. So let's go down to my cottage where I'm gonna place this thing, plug some things into it and see the stats and see how it works. One of the main reasons I decided to get the River 2 and not one of the bigger units is for its packability. So I just want to be able to either pack it into a tote like this and carry it to wherever I would like to charge it, or just pack it up in my backpack and carry it between places, which it doesn't even consume a third of my Cabin Zero 44 liters. This is the main part of the allotment that I'm planning to power up with the EcoFlow. So let's put it into place and see how that lamp works. I'm pressing the AC on, and as you can see it lights up right there. And let's turn the lamp on. Yay! Look at that. So before this, I've been using these battery-powered lights, and they're fairly good, but I wanted something that sits a little bit more with the design of the whole allotment. So I think that lamp is actually gonna be perfect. And now you might not really see it, but later on at night, when it gets dark, I think one light like that will be able to power this place quite well. I think that amount of light is super nice. And right now, there's no noise coming out of the EcoFlow. And it still says that it will be powered for 99 hours. And it doesn't show up how much this lamp is consuming. So let's give it some time and see if that changes. 45 minutes later, it still says 99 hours left. But we have gone from 99% charge to 98% charge. So with this setup, with just using that one light, we're consuming somewhere around 1% of the battery in 1 hour. That's fairly good, I think. Because I reckon I would be running that light for roughly 4 to 5 hours per night. And if this battery levels hold, it means that it would last for like 20 days on that kind of power. And that's of course if I only use that light, which won't be the case. But still, it's a really decent level of power consumption for this setup.